Let me take you guys back to a different period in the NBA, the 2011-2012 season. This season was a different time period in the NBA. There were a lot of storylines going in on that season, from the champion Dallas Mavericks repeating to if Derrick Rose will finally be able to win a championship with the Bulls. The NBA was also going through a lockout season. This shortened their season from a traditional 82 games to just a 66 game season. The 2012 season also birthed the rivalry of LeBron James versus Kevin Durant. These were two of the best players of their respective conferences, and they were dominating the NBA. They ended up meeting in the NBA Finals that year. LeBron ended up defeating Kevin Durant and the Thunder 4-1 in the NBA Finals, and LeBron went on to win his first ring. But the main focus of this video is highlighting the argument of if Kevin Durant was robbed of the 2012 NBA regular season MVP award. This race was tight, with both players having a good case for the MVP award. Before I get into what Kevin Durant did that season, we have to highlight the season of LeBron first, the winner of the 2012 MVP award. LeBron came off of one of his worst seasons in terms of winning in his career. He lost in the finals to the Dallas Mavericks and was immediately scrutinized because of his poor performance and a lack of a motor. It was said that he will never win a championship. The media was quick to label this season championship or bust, and the Michael Jordan comparisons immediately started to pour in. After making the decision and saying that the Heat will win multiple championships, the 2010-2011 season was either championship or bust for LeBron, as he joined Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh, and he had all the pieces and tools around him to win. How LeBron was going to respond to all that scrutiny was the main storyline for LeBron going into that 2012 season because of his loss to the Dallas Mavericks. LeBron played in 62 games in the 2012 season, but it should also be noted that Dwayne Wade played 49 games and Chris Bosh played 57 games. LeBron went out that season and completely dominated, averaging 27.1 points, 7.9 rebounds, and 6.2 assists on 53.1% shooting from the field and 36.2% from three-point land. LeBron was also in the running for Defensive Player of the Year, coming in at number 4 on the race. He trailed the Dwight Howard, Serge Ibaka, and the winner of the award, Tyson Chandler. There were games that LeBron just went out and completely took over. This was prime LeBron, and he was just a dominant player. The Miami Heat ended up finishing the season with a 46-20 record. At the time, this was a weak Eastern Conference, so LeBron dominating that conference wasn't too difficult. The only big threats were the Pacers, Celtics, and Bulls. Now let's move over to the Western Conference as we see a slim killer of a scorer in Kevin Durant dominating the West. The 2012 OKC roster had the likes of Russell Westbrook, James Harden, Serge Ibaka, and even Reggie Jackson on the squad. Durant was easily the best player in that conference, and this season, he put the league on notice that he was coming for the king. Durant ended his season averaging 28 points, 3.5 assists, and 8 rebounds on 49.6% shooting from the field and 38.7% shooting from three-point land. Durant's true shooting percentage was in the top 5 of the season at 61.5%. This man was killing it from scoring, and he was able to bring home his 3rd scoring title in a row that season, and he also earned all NBA first team honors. The Thunder did end the season second in the second seed in a monster Western Conference plagued by the Spurs, Lakers, Grizzlies, and Clippers. The Thunder were easily the best team in the league with Kevin Durant at the helm. If Durant didn't play that season, it would be difficult in seeing the Thunder make it to the finals. Durant was consistent and looked like the best player in the league. Durant was the engine that drove this team to success, scoring 30 points 33 times, plus a 51-point explosion he had in an overtime game against the Denver Nuggets. At this point, James Harden was still developing as a leader, and he was mostly looked at as the sixth man for this team. Serge Ibaka was more of a defender and a raw offensive player, and Westbrook was still Westbrook. If the Miami Heat took LeBron off that team and relied on the strength of Wade and Bosh, the Heat would still make the playoffs, probably at most a conference finals team, but they would still be in the running for a championship. The 2012 NBA MVP debate could have went either way, but both sides had their case for MVP, but storylines in the season played a large part in who won that award. LeBron had the best storyline and also one of his best seasons ever, awards-wise. LeBron captured his first championship finals MVP and even a gold medal in the Olympics. It was the year of the king, but was the Slim Reaper truly robbed of the MVP honor?